If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. A layer style in Photoshop lets you apply various layer effects to a layer's content. For example, you can apply the stroke layer effect as a layer style to a vector type layer in Photoshop that you want to continue to edit as vector text. You can only apply a layer style to an entire layer, not to individual selections in a layer. However, you can change where the layer style appears or is hidden by using a layer mask. In addition, a layer style is dynamically linked to the layer's contents. If you change the contents of a layer with a layer style applied, the appearance of the layer style is also updated to reflect the new content. To apply a layer style in Photoshop, select the layer to which to apply a layer style in the Layers panel. Then click the Add a Layer Style button at the bottom of the Layers panel to show a pop-up menu of the types of layer style effects to apply. Then click to select the desired layer effect to apply in this list. Alternatively, select Layer, Layer Style from the menu bar, and then click to select the type of layer effect to apply in the second section from the topmost section in the side menu that appears. After doing either action, the Layer Style dialog box appears. The checkbox for the layer style effect you selected is automatically checked at the left side of the layer style dialog box to apply it. Then set the options for the selected layer effect that appear to the right. The settings change depending on the layer effect selected. To apply additional layer effects in the layer style dialog box, click to check the checkbox next to the name of the layer effect to apply. Alternatively, to remove a layer effect, click its checkbox to remove the checkmark. To set the options for an applied layer effect, click its name in the list at the left side of the Layer Style dialog box. Then change its settings, which appear to the right. To reset a selected layer effect's settings if needed, click the Reset to Default button at the bottom of the layer effect's settings. To duplicate a layer effect in Photoshop, if needed and if available for the layer effect, click the plus button to the right of the name of the layer effect in the layer effects list at the left side of the layer style dialog box. Alternatively, click the FX button in the lower left corner of the list of layer effects and select the name of the layer effect to duplicate from the drop-down menu that appears. To change the order of a selected duplicated layer effect if available, click the Move Effect Up or Move Effect Down button at the bottom of the list of layer effects at the left side of the Layer Style dialog box. To delete a layer effect selected in the Layer Effects list at the left side of the Layer Style dialog box, click the Delete Effect button, which looks like a trash can icon in the lower right corner of the Layer Effects list. To delete all hidden layer effects, click the FX button in the lower left corner of the list of layer effects and select the Delete Hidden Effects command. To restore all layer effects if deleted, Click the FX button in the lower left corner of the Layer Effects list, and then select the Show All Effects command. If desired, to save your current Layer Styles Layer Effects settings as a new Layer Style preset in Photoshop, click the New Style button at the right side of the Layer Style dialog box. Then type a name for the new Layer Style preset into the name field in the New Style dialog box that opens. Ensure the Include Layer Effects checkbox is checked. Optionally, to also save any layer blending options from the Blending Options Layer Effect category with the style, check the Include Layer Blending Options checkbox. To add the preset to your current library, check the Add to My Current Library checkbox. To then save the layer style preset, click the OK button in the New Style dialog box. The new layer style preset then appears within the Styles preset layer styles you can access by clicking the Styles category at the left side of the layer style dialog box, and it also appears in the Styles panel in Photoshop. To apply the selected layer effects as a layer style after setting their options, click the OK button in the Layer Style dialog box. Alternatively, to cancel applying the layer style, click the Cancel button. After applying a layer style to a layer, an FX icon appears at the right end of the layer in the Layers panel. The Layer Styles layer effects appear in a list below the selected layer. To collapse or expand the layers list of layer effects, click the arrow icon to the right of the FX icon. To open the Layer Style dialog box again to edit the effects, double-click either the FX icon or the Effects list item in the list of effects below the layer in the Layers panel. Alternatively, to open the Layer Style dialog box and also select the Applied Layer Effect to edit, double-click the Applied Layer Effect name in the list of layer effects below the layer in the Layers panel. After performing either action, then edit the layer effects in the Layer Style dialog box and click the OK button or press the Enter key on your keyboard to apply them. To clear a layer style from a layer selected in the Layers panel, choose Layer, Layer Style, Clear Layer Style from the menu bar. To copy a layer style from a selected layer in the Layers panel and then paste it onto another layer, select the layer with the layer style to copy in the Layers panel. Then select Layer, Layer Style, Copy Layer Style from the menu bar. Then select the layer onto which to paste the layer style in the Layers panel. Then choose Layer, Layer Style, Paste Layer Style from the menu bar. To hide the display of all layer style effects in a Photoshop document, select Layer, Layer Style, Hide All Effects from the menu bar. To reveal any hidden layer style effects in a Photoshop document, select Layer, Layer Style, Show All Effects from the menu bar. To hide or show individual layer style effects for a layer when layer style effects are shown in a Photoshop document, click the Toggle Individual Layer Effect Visibility icon, which looks like an eye icon and which appears to the left of the individual layer effects listed below the layer in the Layers panel, to toggle its display both on and off. Alternatively, to hide or show all layer style effects for a layer when layer effects are shown in a Photoshop document, Click the Toggle All Layer Effect Visibilities icon, which looks like an eye icon and which appears to the left of the Effects Layer Effects heading below the layer in the Layers panel, to toggle the display of all layer effects for the layer, both on and off. If needed, you can also apply many preset layer styles in Photoshop to a layer selected in the Layers panel. You can also use the Default Style None Layer Style preset to clear all layer effects from a selected layer if needed. Earlier in this lesson, you saw how to create a custom layer style preset in the Layer Style dialog box. To apply a preset layer style in Photoshop, select the layer to which to apply the preset layer style in the Layers panel in Photoshop. Then open the Layer Style dialog box, and then click the Styles choice in the list of layer effects at the left side of the dialog box to show the preset layer styles to the right. The preset layer styles appear within Style groups, which appear as folder icons. Any custom preset layer styles you created appear in a list below the style groups. To expand and collapse the preset layer styles within these style groups, click the arrow button to the left of the name of the style group. To select a preset layer style, click it. Doing this then shows all its saved layer style effects at the left side of the New Style dialog box, which you can then immediately edit if desired. If needed, to remove all layer effects from a selected layer in Photoshop, you can also select the Default Style None Preset Layer Style choice within the Basics Layer Style group. If needed, to create a new layer style group, right-click any item in the Styles list, and then select the New Style Group command to open a New Group dialog box. Then type the name for the new group and click the OK button. To move a custom preset layer style you created into a new style group, click and drag the custom layer style icon and then drop it onto the desired layer style group folder icon. To delete a custom preset layer style, right-click the custom preset layer style to delete, and then select the Delete Style command. Then click the OK button in the confirmation message box that appears to finish deleting it. After selecting a layer style preset to apply within the Layer Style dialog box, click the OK button to finish and apply it. Alternatively, to manage and apply layer style presets and layer style groups in Photoshop, select Window, Styles from the menu bar to open the Styles panel. Note that this is the same panel that appears within the Styles category in the Layer Style dialog box. You can also use this panel to apply layer style presets to selected layers in the Layers panel in Photoshop. You can also create and manage the layer style presets and layer style groups by clicking the Options button in its upper right corner and then selecting the desired menu command. However, the Styles panel is a poor place in which to create a custom layer style because it lacks access to the layer style effects found within the Layer Style dialog box. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.